Hi guys, just a quick intro to the video. So my name's TyranT. I've been, to those of you that don't know me, I've been a Resident Evil fan for just over 20 years. A few years ago I did the Resident Evil timeline, which is sort of one of the first comprehensive collections of all the dates, all the files, everything in the series, all put together. That was hosted at Resident Evil Horror. Since then, more recently known for being one of the contributors to the Project Umbrella podcast. They were very nice to include me early on, and I've been a contributor ever since. And this is just something that's sort of come along because I've had a few requests. People wanted to see some streams being done with some, information given as we play through the game, and there's already so many Resident Evil streams and so much better content than I can offer. So what we'll try and do is I'll try and show some of the things that maybe other streams maybe aren't doing. So we've got a look here, for example, on this stream, we'll go through the fan HD project of Resident Evil 4, and we'll talk through a few things as we play through it. It'll be mainly recorded on Twitch, so if I'm responding to people that you can't see, it'll be because the Twitch comments obviously not be shown here. And I'll try and throw as many sort of anecdotes as I can, or information, as we play through it. So it's just really a case of welcome along. Hope you like what you see. We'll be doing a rule set for Resident Evil 4 that we tried some time ago. Back in the day, we discussed it on the forums. How interesting it would be to go through the game not using the merchant, which limits you very much to the standard pistol, the shotgun, the broken butterfly magnum. They're pretty much the only weapons you actually pick up in the game, and that's the weapon set we'll be taking through the game with no use of the merchant. So no upgrading, no body armor, nothing. You literally just have your starting loadout and whatever you can pick up. So with all that in mind, I'll let the video carry on, and you will hear me speak, but like I say, I'll be responding to people on Twitch. So hope you enjoy. Look for some more content coming soon, and from the other guys on the podcast, they'll be introducing some of their own content, talking at you guys with some different angles of the series that might not have been discussed before. So hope you enjoy, and welcome along.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leah,
Hello, mate.
I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Forget your makeup or something?
I don't actually know who that is, mate. Oh, amazing. Well done.
Excuse me. Sir?
was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Shit.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
¡Allí está!
I'm probably going to suck at this. I've practiced this over and over again before today. I've been pretty good, but I can imagine I'm going to be shit today.
¡Míralo! ¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
I always thought it was weird how the truck accident was off screen, because I remember the first time I played this, you couldn't even really tell what was going on until you came over and examined it. I don't think it needs a remake after seeing the work that these guys have done, because honestly, I just think this for a fan, mod, I don't think it'll ever look better than this now. That's partly what I sort of wanted to do with this, was just show off the people who maybe haven't got the resources to be able to play it. Will not question the canon aspects of crows carrying incendiary grenades.
¡Un forastero!
Hello again, mate. Nice to see you again. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I mean, as people probably know, I'm not actually the biggest fan of this. It was actually separate ways that saved the game for me. No, no, I certainly don't mean that.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I mean, what were they
Take a look
thinking
at
with
it, thanks.
these Metal Gear Solid sections? It just wasn't that kind of series to do this. It just feels like such a melting pot of ideas. It's amazing. It works as well as it does, really. Right, because this is the real Survivor rules. I'm not gonna fight Dr. Salvatore. I'll try and take out the village without summoning him.
Ah, por él. ¡Eh! ¡Acá! ¡Mierda! ¡Mierda! ¡Ah! ¡Qué madre! ¡Mierda! ¡Ah! por él. ¡Agárrenlo! Detrás de ti, imbécil.
Shot. Gotta get used to that.
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
I remember how angry we were as a community that they introduced melee moves and stuff like that to the series. I still don't really know how much they fit, to be honest. Oh, dead man's click! Please, please stop quoting that file. Please, I beg you. Wasn't too bad.
Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Come on, John. That file is not one of the
I've some bad
series'
news.
finest.
I've confirmed
finest
the body of an
moments.
officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there.
I think
Look
it's just
for a
because it's
tower and follow the trail
a
now.
level this
Got it.
series doesn't need to go. It just feels like it's there to try and be edgy, and I don't think the series ever needs to really. It never needs to scramble for attention like that. Just so I'll just round up a few bits. I just thought Iron's always worked for me because of the subtlety. It's something that Dark Side Chronicles did wrong as well. I think it made it so on the nose, and the performance of the original voice actor, I always forget his name, but it was superb, especially in the era it was made in. You know, when voice acting still wasn't taken overly seriously. Yeah, that's the Dark Side Chronicles on it. It's terrible. Johnny, if you look on the internet, there has been a file revealed in the in Resident Evil 2 remake where Chief Irons describes his sexual pleasure at the gutting of a tiger. I'm sure if you ask John nicely here, he will paraphrase. Please, John, please stop it. Nearly done. Right. I think Nick is going to have some YouTube videos he's going to start to upload and narrate soon, which will be fun, and I'm pretty sure another member of the podcast team is going to start streaming soon as well, so looks like we're all going to give this a bit of a go, see how it takes. CVX Freak is starting a podcast show this week as well. He's going to look at all the various different ports and builds of I think it's the early games up to Code Veronica X or something. He's working with John from Eurogamer on that one. One of the few files in the game that is actually decent and not just commentating on what you've just done in game. It's one of the biggest letdowns in the series was the files in this game. I can't remember if I ever did used to do an Irons impression. Real Survivor, because we can't actually interact with the merchant, there's no point in doing these, so I'll just leave them. I mean, there's not really any point in doing anything like this either. But I can always trade it in at the end of the game. I always thought I was mainly known for terrible Resident Evil Survivor impressions. Did we ever do Irons? I don't know whether we did. Everyone needs to do Greg from Outbreak because too much growth weakens an organization. It's ridiculous. I'll have to do a Survivor one soon. Picked up a pretty decent PlayStation 1 emulator, so I don't know how it'll look. I think the awful graphics are inherent to the game that no emulator will ever make it truly look good, but we can but try. I'm really impressed with how easy it is to stream from the PS4. Actually, it is next to no setup. Right. Next. The first of many QTEs. You've contributed probably more than I have over the years to the podcasts. We love DC Douglas to bits, but I think even he would go on record and say his Wesker and Umbrella Chronicles is not that good. We mainly used to recreate the Wesker and Birkin dialogue from Beginnings. I will bring them into the mansion. Yes. Leave that one. Just waste ammo. No, it's poor. That was poor. Birkin, the voice actor who played Birkin in Umbrella Chronicles, is so bad. But it's merciful, he's barely in it. Something missing from a lot of modern games, just the little bits you can examine, and even this game barely has any in, to be honest. But it's something we lament on the podcast a lot, is that the missing real world descriptions, just the musings of a player character. Yeah, definitely. I can't remember if he's in Darkside Chronicles very much. I barely played Darkside Chronicles. I really wasn't won over by it at all. Mr. Lewis Serra.
Little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
Feeble humans, let us give you our power. Soon, you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
Hey, wake up.
Ay. Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers.
The story to this game is so bad.
Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line, nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked
Yeah,
up to be
this
anymore.
Ganado is weird. This guy, I don't really know what his deal is or why he's mauled up.
Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Ganado.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department. Hey boy, I'm not done. Do something, cop!
After you.
Now!
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
When did he get told all that? So
Over here, stranger.
we basically just this is the I'm just going to ignore him altogether. So you're going to take rifle ammo, but I'm not going to have a rifle. I can't remember if there is a point where you need to acquire the rifle, because I can't honestly remember if you can kill the Iron Maiden to get an item later with standard weapons. I'll have to see it. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But we'll just ignore him. My memory might fail me trying to remember where these key pieces are. It is, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you. Up there. I didn't actually know that either. I thought they kept coming on sections like that. Yeah, they do look fabulous. There's a new image they've revealed of Claire having a close encounter with one, and the zombie looks lifelike. One of the earliest cover-based things in gaming, I think. It's predated Gears of War. Doing the gun knife method like that is such a pain in the GameCube version. You've got to equip the knife every time. It's a fix I was very pleased to see. Oh, no way. Didn't get it. There we go. Yeah, fishing on the boating lake was good fun. Couldn't remember if they were breakable. You know, I can't remember if I ever used to do that back in the day, or whether I only knew about it because of the achievement when the HD version came out. I think I possibly knew about it before. I like the way that constitutes as a puzzle in this game. See, it's when you get areas like this, I think this game really shines. Because you know you're in the castle later on for so long, and then there's the catacombs, and then there's a bit more castle. I really liked the opening areas like this.
Nuestro jefe se cuidará de la rata. Y si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra.
Yeah, I think we've done quite well. This TyranT, we all said back in the day.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider.
Yeah, most of the time, Sadler's portrait has gold behind it.
Pleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
Yeah, I think I missed this cutscene the first time through, and never went back in the room.
Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
I'm so pleased
Carry the same
that in
blood.
Degeneration they changed Leon. I know some people said
Anyway,
they made him really
there are more
boring,
important
but
things than solving
I really
riddles
loathe
right now.
this
You're
version
right.
of Leon, this
Hurry and
wisecracking
find that church, Leon.
James Bond punning individual. Lost him. You know, another thing with the Capcom's new approach to what women are wearing in these games, I think if they were to remake this, it would be the Assignment Ada outfit now. See, just descriptions and things like that are really lacking in the newer games. I love that save music as well. I think it's one of the best in the series. Room at the back. Here we go. Actually, I'm not going to mess about with this guy. It's been a while since I've played this, so what the hell? You can only reload in real time. Great. Gotcha. Yes, you can. There's no achievement, no, like there is in 5. But ah! She was not pleased with that. There's no point picking that up either. Ah. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Beat him back. There we go. Six handgun bullets left. Just clear the crowd a bit here. Absolutely beautiful theme this is. Just had to just quickly do something. Here we go. But yeah, I love this theme. I think it's one of the best. Feels quite similar to 7, I guess. It's less of a theme and more of a, it's just more of a feeling than anything else. I've said it on Twitter enough. I think 7's improving with age. I think it's something really quite special. I may even go through that again soon with VR, because I just think it's something really special.
Got something that might interest you.
This is the only forced bit, so we have to just quit out of it very quickly.
Got it.
There we go, and that's the only time we'll ever be forced to interact with him. So probably, there's always going to be a shorter stream tonight, so I'll probably just get to Ashley and then call it a night, and then look to do it another day. But I'm really impressed with this fan version. I think they've done phenomenal work. I think Capcom really should consider using this version from now on. I mean, the fact that they've rebuilt like geometry and I mean some areas in the island later on just look unbelievable. They've gone back to some of the original places the photos were acquired for the textures and retaking them. Some of the artwork, which to save memory space in the original version, so they just like cut the picture in half and duplicated the other side, they've been redone. Oh shit. To do this. I can't remember which two it was. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's the bottom two on the right and the top one. See if my memory's right. Yeah. Christ. It's sad. I probably haven't done that for 5 years, and I didn't even need to look at the gravestones. It's sad when That's the only kind of memory, the only retention I have in my head is Resident Evil puzzles.
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
Yeah. There's some sort of indentation, like something might fit inside.
Well, there's no use standing around. Leon, you have to find some way or something to get inside.
Probably won't actually get out tonight. That's so bad. Watch out for the snake in here. This is an example of just a file that just literally commentates on what you've just done, or at least the immediacy of where you're going. If I remember correctly. Do you get a treasure for doing that? Maybe not. No. Apparently Mikami thought that what the series needed was Indiana Jones style box chases. Pure fluke. They're knocking the axe out the air there. Christ. It's interesting that. You're trying to equip it from the discard menu, it doesn't actually equip. Ow. That is fluky. Oh, what? Ah! Terrible. Terrible accuracy. I'm getting mullers just for trying to get some treasure, which I'm not even going to use. It's ridiculous. It's a good point. It's the same for all the castle and the giant stone Salazars and everything like that. It's just incomprehensible where they get a lot of their resources from. To go to bed. My accuracy is terrible. It's not been so bad tonight. Up until now. Another optional cutscene that some people missed. Interestingly, I played the old Famitsu demo that came out on the GameCube for the retail version of this, and you can actually use binoculars at any time you liked. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll finish up with that. just to finish then for tonight. And that will do. Thank you very much for watching, mate. I think we lost Mr. Spencer somewhere along the way. But that'll be cool. I will carry on doing this. It's just going to get harder and harder as ammo starts to run out and I have to use a shotgun everywhere. So yeah, it was awesome. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you very soon.